Alrighty, so it looks like, I feel like it's always a good thing to guess we're on the cheek, right? There's some pretty crazy things going on here. I feel like at first the fingers were covering it up. There's a lot going on though. Super oxidized pores, some of them are beyond dilated, and you can see how far the stuff underneath goes and spreads outward. I mean, these pores are kind of hitting the max when it comes to how much a pore can store. Yeah, you can see the discoloration in the skin. Makes sense, right? I don't know. I feel like there's got to be a limit to how much a pore can store. I don't know. Like, there's just, you know how people say don't pop your pimples? Like, my thought is like, are they going to pop themselves? But when you think about it, if you let a pore accumulate so much, does it just end, or does it actually pop itself? I don't know. That's a crazy question that I feel like is not to be answered. But whoa, this zoom is interesting too, because you can kind of tell the size, but not really. I mean, compared to the fingertips, this person could have very large hands, and these are relatively small pimples. But I don't know. I mean, they look significant regardless. It's a great camera view too, though. I mean, to be that close up to the skin and still, you know, have that camera quality, this is probably a good camera, which I appreciate. I feel like I've seen a lot of subpar angles, shakiness of the camera, but this is doing great. Like, whoever is holding this camera, surgeon hands, most likely. Crazy though. I mean, there's a lot to go here. There's a lot to be removed. It seems like they're moving their fingertips more than they're popping with their fingertips, but still, I'm sure they have to make progress. Alright, moving on to the nose. This person's skin looks pretty normal. It looks like they have super clear skin, some sebaceous filaments on the nose, but don't we all? I mean, I don't think anyone doesn't have these on their nose. It's pretty much inevitable. But the comodone extractor, I don't know why, it just doesn't work for me. Like, I've tried this on my own nose, and nothing happens. And I know I have sebaceous filaments on my nose. Like, I have stuff going on that a pore strip would get. I don't know if I just don't have the expertise required, or it's a certain skin type or a certain comodone extractor, but I've actually never gotten one of the comodone extractors to work on my nose like this. It's crazy.